mean, yeah, they're like qualified and stuff. You get a good idea. Over.
Yeah, it looks like we're all here. So for two full Tempest as a support, you're like just chilling with your like partner.
Sorry about that.
Fine. So I mean, you're just kind of hanging out until you have to do things with your DPS partner. So you look at the two patterns you have. It either starts northeast or it starts. Sorry, either starts southeast or it starts southwest, and then you do what you would do. Either you're taking the partner stack in the back, or you're waiting, or you're baiting. At least as a support, the DPS have the additional job of actually moving the tether across the platforms. But the supports just sit there. Oh, your DPS has the tether and he's moving back to the platform. You move to the back of the platform with them. Oh, it's your turn to bait the big line cleave. You walk to the front of your platform and bait the line cleave. People need to watch a video.
Oh, what puddle?
Tether goes around like counterclockwise. Or no, clockwise. Got it.
Or counter, depending on where it starts. You don't have to pay attention to that though, as a support. All you do is you just sit there and you wait. Oh, the tether's starting on me. I do the tether first, and then you do 1, 3, or whatever.
The So other than avoiding the growing AoE, the people baiting just kind of go like all the way in, so they bait it, and then we're
So
kind of just in the middle.
say the outside of the arena is the boss. You're gonna go all the way to the edge of the arena to bait the non-tether AoE. And then with the tether, you're going all the way into the back of the arena. And then if you're waiting to do something, you should chill like next to a teleporter.
Okay, because the DPS is gonna like come over with the tether and give it to you.
The other DPS.
You play a game of you can't cast.
Yeah, and I would recommend off-centering the tether AoE just a little bit, so you have a little bit more room near one of the teleporters where you can stand and hang out while you wait for your turn to bait. If you're one of the first tether AoEs.
Dumb question. How do you know it's your turn to bait?
Just look at the list that Dion sent.
Says on the raid
Oh,
plan.
okay.
Just look at if tether starts northeast southeast, if tether starts northwest southwest. So you are southwest, Dahlia. So if tether starts southwest, you do the tether first, and then you wait, and then you do the bait, and then you wait. And if the tether starts on me, you wait, you do a bait, you wait, you do the tether. That's all you do. There's only 2 patterns for everyone. It's either the southwest pattern or the southeast pattern.
Okay, I think. Good.
Yeah, there's only 2 permutations ever. If it starts on you or if it starts on me. If it starts on you, you're doing 1, 3. If it starts on me, you're doing 2, 4. And same thing for me.
Okay. In the slides, it starts like northwest. So let's see. I would be second last baiter. Wait by standing. Okay, yeah.
If it starts northwest, it's going to move to southwest, so you would be first on the tether. And then you would soak it with your partner. Your partner would do they would pass the tether over to the DPS who's sitting next to the teleporter, and then you would sit with your DPS kind of near a teleporter and wait. You're going to hear one of the line AoE baits go off, and then you're going to walk forward to bait your line AoE. And then you bait your line AoE, and then you'll back up so you don't bait another one.
Okay. Yeah, I think I get it. Better now.
And
Whereas
the
lower
melees
left
are
on
with the
that
tanks
slide.
and the ranges are with the healers, I believe. For that.
put the diagrams up so I can refer to them on my other monitor. Okay, I'm good.
And then just remember for Elemental Purge, if you're marked, you need to shirk. And if you're unmarked, you need to provoke.
Good.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
In.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Counterclockwise.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true! Not bad, not bad, but we've scarcely begun. How delightful! The earth is mine to command! A pack of wolves!
Revolutionary.
Remember the heads.
Try this!
3, 4. DPS, you're wrong.
Oh no!
Gotta look.
Too much for the challenger.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
There! I wonder if you can keep up.
Out.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
So clockwise.
They must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
In.
Not bad, but we've scarcely begun.
You need a break, Kasane, to deal with this something?
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
There! I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Counterclockwise.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
One.
Not bad, not bad, but we've scarcely begun. you stand. How delightful. The earth is mine to command. A pack of wolves.
Heads.
Try this.
4, 3. Cardinals. Windfang.
Is this your rep or my rep?
I think it's yours.
Oh, wow, we got oodles of damage.
No, I will not lose. I need more power.
Remember what to do,
Members
please.
unbound might.
Remember, for Elemental Purge, the party is standing on the platform next to the tank with the marker on their head. You're immediately 1-minuting and potting here. You're holding your 2s until your 1 minutes are back.
They moved to floating death traps. How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself.
Tonga.
There's no
Spread.
escape.
Watch behind you. Nope, Kara, come back. Jesus. Yep, snapshotted.
Will you be able to stay
Tank
on
Buster.
your feet?
Get off my platform. Don't do anything, Kazame. Okay, that works. South.
I will rent
Hero's
all
Blow.
asunder.
In, left. Immediately back to Congas. Go. Congas. Watch out behind you.
Stam, you gotta go to the next platform.
Party stacks.
The challenger's down. Is this
2
the
minutes. Dead.
Such potent magics! But will they be enough to turn the tide?
This would be back south again. For Moon Cleaver. Oh, I'm fucked.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, this is fine somehow.
I have a funny marker.
You should not be on my platform. Yeah.
Oh wait,
there
no,
was
I
a
need to.
GPS with it too, that's why.
Yeah, this is Omega
Dodge
Folk.
this if you can.
We have to be super solid on those spreads for you, for Ultraviolet Ray. We have 4 of them we have to do.
So if it helps anyone, think of it this way. Like, if you are a melee, so for me and Kara, unless there are 3 blue markers on the platform, you're not moving. So if you're the melee, so you're going to be the southmost in the conga line, you are never moving south unless there's 3. If you're north, the northmost person on the conga line, you are always moving north. Or they're not always, but if there's 2, you're always moving north. And then for anyone else, you just got to look at it. So if there's only 2, the northmost person goes north, and the other person just stays. So the only time you should ever be moving south there in UV is if there's 3 blues on the platform. Otherwise, one person stays and the other goes north. So yeah, it's happened a couple times because I did it yesterday. That snapshot is pretty nasty.
A tank can get north, and the tank would go north, and then whoever else is marked, if it's 2, stays. Or if there's 3, the tank goes north, and the melee or whoever goes south, and the middle person stays middle. It's always the northmost person is going to go north, no matter what. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Holy shit, I hit above 200k.
Sure.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Lionheart.
Yup. It hit 203 on a crit direct hit.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
I think I can die happy now.
That's actually a lot.
Not for a DPS.
No, I have a gunbreaker of 100, so I think it's.
With Fenrir's might.
I mean, that means Double Dan can also hit that number. Technically it's single down now, but, you know.
The wind answers my call.
Counterclockwise.
Just doing too much damage for you.
You're probably.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
No, isn't that last like stack in P1? Shouldn't that be yours? Because I'm repping the first hit in P2.
I mean, your rep is back. It's a 40-second
over 60.
downtime.
Oh, okay. Revolutionary sucks.
The only thing I need to remember to do is to Heart of Light uber early. Like, I can't have Heart of Light for the,
Not bad. Not bad.
for the stack because I need it for the initial party stacks. Make sure you heal yourself, Dion.
Bear my biting wings. Still you stabbed. How delightful. The earth is mine to command. A pack of wolves.
Revolutionary.
Remember those heads.
Sam did not remember the head.
Try this.
3, 4. Support stack first. Cardinals. Windfang. Cardinals. Make sure we heal. Another raid wide.
No, I will not lose. I need more power. Fenrir's unbound might!
Egads, the ring's been destroyed and they've fallen below.
No matter what becomes of my body, defeat is not an option.
They've moved to floating death traps. How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself.
Conga.
There's no escape.
Jump behind you. Everyone else south. Everyone else south. Tank Buster. South.
I will rent all asunder.
Outright. Outright. Be really out. Be really out. Congas. Immediately go back into congas. Party stacks.
I got Veil.
South. Move.
Where it stands.
Be next to the platform by Dahlia. Perfect. Get with your partners. Partner towers.
Dodge this if you can.
See my partner.
The power of wit unleashed.
Starting southwest.
Wait, hold on. I'm not on the right platform. I'm an idiot. Yeah. Hold on 1 second.
The challenger's down. Is
You're
this
with
the end?
Dahlia. Same.
Yeah, it's my bad. I don't know why I thought it was with the tank. That's my bad. With the healer, rather. That's my bad.
So that pattern, the tether started northwest?
Yeah, it started northwest, so if I was with you where I should have been and Sam was alive, Sam should have taken the tether to me. Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
bad.
And then we back up, we soak the puddle, and then we go in and
And then
chill.
Kisame gives the tether to somebody else. Kisame then chills with you. You wait a turn. You move up. Take the line bait. Back up. Wait.
Okay.
That's my bad. Okay.
Yeah, the party is going to be on the platform next to the marked tank. And if you want us to, like, be in range for Shirk and stuff, Dahlia, we both have to be at, like, the very front of the platform.
Yeah. What's the range on Shirk anyway?
Just short enough.
Yeah. Shirk is 25 yalms. I guess that explains how 30 yalm Veil is able to hit people on the platform, but 25 yalm Shirk has problems.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
There. I wonder if you can keep up.
In.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Clockwise.
And just as a reminder, there are double autos in phase 2.
I
So
noticed.
both tanks are getting autoed.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
Ouch.
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Poor Kasame is running laps around.
It was bad. It was so bad.
Bear my biting wings!
Luckily, you said your ranged attacks, right?
Well, I don't want to waste them on the abs at the very end.
Still you stand. How delightful!
I mean, if it keeps up time.
The earth is mine to command. Pack of wolves!
Like,
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own land?
hard casting Ifrit. SMH.
How do you know I did that?
Because you're a sub.
No.
Oh,
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Because you're a summoner, and there's only ever one time where you don't have the movement to immediately react to a mechanic, and it's when you're doing Ifrit.
I'm so sorry. I thought I could get the cast off in time.
With Fenrir's
I
might,
don't usually
I
do
rouse a storm.
yeah. Or
This is how I lost my pick
The
to
wind
answer
answers my
this.
call.
counterclockwise.
can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Flying true!
Ouch.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
You check.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
There! I wonder if you can keep up.
In.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
The clockwise.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true! Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun. Bear my biting wings! Still you stabbed. How delightful! The earth is mine to command! A pack of wolves!
Imminent.
Watch out for heads after.
Heads.
Try this!
4. 4. Supports first. Cardinals. Windfang Cardinals. 2 minutes. Make sure we emit this. Don't slack on mitting. Another raid wide.
No, will not lose. I need more power. Fenrir's unbound might!
Egads! The ring's been destroyed and they've fallen below!
No matter what becomes of my body, defeat is not an option.
They've moved to floating death traps! How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself.
Tonga.
There's no escape.
Party goes south, but tanks.
Will you be able to stay on your feet?
Tanks south.
I will rent all
In right. Conga. Party stacks.
A veil.
Party south. Move. Be next to the marked tank. That would be Dahlia. Dahlia is marked. Be on the platform next to Dahlia. Get with your partner on the tower.
Dodge this if you can.
Heather is out.
Unleashed.
Stand in front of the teleporter, Kara.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
So what exactly went wrong there?
What
I
happened?
might have like picked up the tether or something, but I think it got over in time for the second platform.
Yeah. It got a little scuffed, but it got over to the second platform in time. We might have, and look clean. The other thing I can think of is we might have baited the second win bait when we should have been the third, and then we took the third again. But that wouldn't explain other platforms.
Kara and I took the second.
Okay, then then you and I are fine, Dahlia. I don't know what happened then.
Can pull up a replay for us to.
Yeah, pull up the video. Because Kara and I can't see shit when everything's going on over there. All we're doing is just sitting there, bait second, sit back. I was getting eaten up by autos though, but
Yeah, and the what is it? The beginning of that mechanic. There's like some sort of raid wide, and it like right when the tank buster goes off, and it like yeah, people lived with like 2,000 health. I can
yeah,
put,
people need to admit that that's a party
I can
stack.
put rep on that. Like I noticed for the second party stack too. I should rep earlier, so my rep is like up for it. I think because like, oh, you rep the buster.
Yeah, I told you I'm repping the busters and you're repping the quakes.
Okay. Yeah, my fucking rep is like 3 seconds off here. Okay, yeah, that could be easily changed.
Yeah, so what happened here?
So everyone's initial positions are good. Okay, yeah, it starts northwest.
So yeah, so the DPS. Yep, that's fine.
Then
oh yeah, your thing is way too north still.
What's way too north? Like the puddle?
Your tether. You need to put that puddle further back.
Yeah. Yeah, like further back. Yeah, we barely had any room on the platform after.
Kasami,
Yeah,
were you
there's
standing in position to grab the tether immediately?
Yeah, do it again.
basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
I think it snapped onto
then-
Dahlia though.
What was the timing? How long did it take to get the tether over?
I think there were some shenanigans afterwards because like Dahlia had it and I was trying to grab it from him, so I think
Yeah.
Sam was late getting over.
Yeah, look at
which
we
then
didn't get
fucked that platform.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't get the tether over in time. Look at like it goes off like right.
Yeah.
On the
Yeah, that's
template, it's
just
really bad. So our movement needs to look like I need to go back with you to the teleporter?
You don't have to move at all. You can just sit there, max melee on the boss ring. You don't have to move with Kasame at all, because all you got to do is be
Okay.
back there to soak the thing with him. He brings the tether to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't want to like
Yeah, you can
accidentally
just
pick it
big
from
chill.
Kasame like I did there. Okay.
And then once I drop the wind, then I would just scoot back out to the left and bring it to Sam. And then at that point, I'd rotate north here, and then it's time to bait the cleave.
Yeah, then
And
they
there's
both
the
got killed by the
cleave.
wind AoE.
And then ours goes away, so then we can back out.
Wait, where's the cleave? So we're like taking the third thing in this pattern, right?
Yes, you
Third
take
Yeah, so
proximity thing?
because we're all the way up in it, you can see it right. Wait for it there. That's
Yeah.
our cleave.
Oh, the two full
And then as
templates?
soon as the cleave is over, then the wind orb on our platform would disappear, and then we have to move back immediately so we don't take the next tempest.
Well, that's why. Well, A, if your orb was positioned more properly, and B, if you angle your thing like off center just a little bit, you'll have room to like back up.
Okay.
Alright.
Sounds good. Man, I cannot
Easily
see that
fixable.
cleave
Yeah,
at
you
all.
don't have to move up there at all, Dahlia. You soak the tower, and then you just sit there on the boss ring waiting for Kasame to bring the tether to you. Now, if it's like me and Kara, where you're the second bait, then you sit there and just wait until that first bait goes off, and then walk forward and take the second bait. And then you would reverse back to where you would take the puddle, and then Kasame would sit in front of the teleporter waiting for the tether to come.
Okay. Okay. This is making a lot more sense now. I'm ready to go. I don't know about everyone else.
Let's begin, shall we?
How would you need to place your pets, Shay?
Sometimes I just want to put it there for no reason. That would mostly be a scholar issue, but when I'm going through the teleporter, I can't do pet actions either, so it's not my game.
I mean, you can't do any actions when you're going through the teleporter.
Yeah. P2 is also weird because I don't think we can jump in P2.
No, you can't. Because you can jump in between the platforms.
Oh, that's why they disabled it. That makes sense.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Reminds me of P12.
Yeah, it's exactly like Athena. They don't want you jumping in between the platforms, so they remove your ability to jump.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Counterclockwise.
Wrong spot, Dion.
Little dot never hurt anyone. Oh god.
Oh no, that was too
The dot with the dead healer did, though.
You know, like we can't jump between platforms, you know, the Endwalker quote, like, henceforth man must walk, or something like that. We're getting sundered.
No
or
longer will man bear wings to take him to paradise.
the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair.
Oh my god, are you just wipe
Just
it.
wipe it. Just wipe it.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Somehow win to the wall.
Don't go that. Don't go that far out, Kasami.
I feel like there was a sneak expedience there. I don't remember. Yeah. I
Oh,
think I
you
got
got
experienced.
faster.
I don't think that's where experience is supposed to go. Dion was like, I fucked up, I'm gonna make Same fuck up.
Yeah, all of a sudden I move much faster than I remember moving.
Imagine.
Saw that, Shay.
I wonder if you can
Imagine
It's
keep
because my
revolutionary.
pet was blocking the way. Couldn't see anything.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack
Just
of
turn
them.
your summon size down.
It's minimal. I think.
I'm stupid.
Oh dear, the challenger has fallen out of the ring.
Imagine revolutionary, except you have Shiva Ice under you.
with
That'd be
Fenrir's
super
want
precise.
Shiva.
I rouse the storm.
Actually, no, I want Alexander as a pet.
The wind answers my call.
Clockwise.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true. Not bad, not bad, but we've scarcely begun.
Oh god. Other way.
Oh, Jesus.
I was coming to you.
grateful. The earth is mine to command.
Bow coughing.
A pack of wolves.
Remember those heads.
Revolutionary.
Heads, heads, heads.
Try this.
2. 2.
Oh no, that was too much.
You always inch too far.
I mean, I inched a little further just because I was trying to adjust to Kara.
Focus up.
What power? Looks like someone is holding back.
I don't think we get it.
Yeah.
No. You just have to trust that there's gonna be space, Kasame. Especially in the last set, you know, half of the people are gonna be able to move because one of the sides is gonna get cleaved. Which will give you more breathing room.
In his own lair.
There. I wonder if you can keep up.
Out.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Now the strategy that PF has decided to do that mechanic is still dog shit.
Must have heard. But they're not out of the fight yet.
surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Flying true.
Talia didn't admit that.
I put rep on it. So.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun. Where are my biting wings? Still you stand. How delightful. The earth is mine to command. A pack of wolves!
Recoverable. Focus. Eminent. This is in.
Watch the heads. Watch the heads.
Talia did not watch the heads.
No, I did. Something earlier gave me damage down. I don't know what the fuck it was.
A head.
No, absolutely not.
Wow.
Look, I only have 5 seconds
Probably
left.
late.
Like, it's from... I think I dashed into the middle cleave.
Focus up. Focus up.
Try this!
2. 2. See, Kasame, once that thing goes by you, you can just move into that.
For the challenger.
Moonfang. Okay.
Winfang. Should be fine. That's not good.
The challenger rise it again. Can they turn this around?
I'm mitting you, Dion. Just heal. Nope.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Oh.
Such potent magics. But will they be enough to turn the tide?
I just walled it. I assumed you were fucked.
Yeah, Kasame, for second phase, if he goes by you, move into it. He's not cleaving that side again.
Yeah.
That's free space. And then
Good
that
check.
frees up Kara to adjust or whatever in case Kara's badly positioned.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Out.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Counterclockwise.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
In.
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun. Bear my biting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command!
Sure.
A pack of wolves!
Recoverable. Focus. Revolutionary.
Heads.
Don't provoke him until he dashes back.
Okay.
Just keep him same for the melees.
Try this.
2, 1. Support stack first. Cardinals. Windfang. Two minutes. Stack and mids. This guy's gonna explode. Which sucks, because it means I'm not going to have heart for the first party stacks.
I'll heal him. I'm in C. Let's go. On the pause.
No. Will not lose.
It'll be fine.
I need more power. Fenrir
Just remember, healers, I know you're doing a lot, but the tanks are getting fucking thwacked the entire time.
If I rep after like first GCD, it should hit the party stacks, right? Probably. It comes out like immediately, right? It's the first thing.
Probably. But remember, you're having to pop your 1 minute end pot first, so.
Yeah, I'm doing pot, rep, and then my 2 1-minute buttons.
what
The second.
becomes of my body. Defeat is not an option.
They moved to floating death traps. How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself.
Yep. Congas.
There's no escape.
Tank busters.
Will you be able to stay on your feet?
South.
I will rent all asunder.
Outright. Congas. Two minutes. South. Baiting Mooncleaver.
You'll have
Move.
nowhere to stand.
Be next to Dahlia's platform. Partners. Partner towers.
Dodge this if you can.
Heather's gonna come out.
The power of wind unleashed.
I'm so
He somehow
focused on that.
teleported to the other side.
Yeah.
Got a TP, Shay. Shay, you got a TP? You fucked it.
We might be able to
I
win.
died
No.
autos.
That was close.
Oh,
I'm
what
gonna
is
go
this
south.
bear fangs?
You
We all
cannot
died.
escape from the wolf.
Practice it. Be on the left side. You gotta be on the left side, Dahlia. You gotta look behind you.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, I see.
I
There's
dodged
two
and
racers,
walked
but
into the
only one of them is
teleporter.
charging. Oh, it's untelegraphed? Oh my
No.
god.
No telegraph.
He tells you what direction it's turning, so just look at the plate in that direction.
But it doesn't give you, like... It doesn't
It
tell
gives
which
you it
one's
at the
next.
very beginning when it tells you what direction he's spinning. You can look and see, but I find it easier to just solve whatever's on my platform and then just look to whatever direction it's coming from at the next thing.
Or if it's easier for you, you can memorize
Oh,
it.
right.
So what it starts with is random, but once it starts with something, it will always follow the same pattern.
I get what you're saying, Irenia, now. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. Yeah, because it's rotating in a certain direction, so you can just look at the next platform, yeah.
You just look at the next platform.
Okay, okay. Okay.
And then you look at it and you're like, oh, it's out. Okay, and then you waddle out and then you're like, oh, I have to be left.
I'm gonna look at my
And you're
movement
out
there,
left.
like, I definitely fucked that. Like, I teleported
I mean,
over,
I can
and
watch you.
and I was unable to... I'm talking about the other mechanic, the one that I killed Kasame on, because I got stuck on the other platform and wasn't able to take the bait. bait with
Yeah,
it.
you teleported to the other platform. I was like, why is he over there?
Why'd you teleport? What?
I was just chilling by Kasame, yeah, and then I teleported, because I didn't want to like take the bait, but I got like too far back. Fuck, man. Yeah,
God,
stupid.
I was fucking staring at the northwest platform, and I'm like, oh, I don't see a tether. I don't see a tether. It's on the other side. And then all of a sudden, I saw Sam on the platform with the tether, and I was like, oh, I guess it was down that side.
For twofold, yeah.
And then, at least for when the tether was coming around, Shay just kind of forgot they had the tether on them.
That's better though. You know, it's are we like halfway through phase 2 now?
If we can
Yeah.
get past champions, I would say we're halfway through.
Well,
Because
there's only one. One mechanic.
we need to do Lone's Wolf, and then we have to do the UV after Lone Wolf with the, which is not like any UV we've done so far.
Let's begin, shall we?
And I feel like we're gonna need prog on that.
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Just wipe.
I wonder if you can keep up.
It's a melee death early. Just don't risk wasting 7 minutes.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Let's begin, shall we?
New new.
Can the challenger defeat
New
the
new
wolf?
new new.
You're singing Embers. No?
I was saying the phase 1 song.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's Embers. That whole fight was really good.
I love that fight. I wish it wasn't my first tier, so I could have actually like experienced the
I wonder
fight
if you can
more.
keep up.
Fight's so hard they had to nerf it week 1.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Or it was just overtuned.
The community will never agree what actually happened.
I think the community pretty much agrees that it was overtuned.
Like, the devs didn't actually, like, beat it with that much health. They were just like, oh, players are better than we think. And they adjusted it up, like, a certain percent.
No, their playtest team was better than most players, and that's what they adjusted it to.
Okay,
Clockwise.
clockwise.
They adjusted it to their playtest team, and then realized that their playtest team were actually kind of gamers.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
Revolutionary.
Oh god.
The challenger's down!
That hasn't happened in a while. Oh my god.
You should still be fine. You've got
As long as
time
we
to.
get him up in time.
We chillin'.
We're plenty health.
Not bad, but we've scarcely begun.
Not even close.
Just make sure you get aggro of that ad.
Yeah. Oh show. That never happened.
Bear my biting wings!
Probably save your 2-minute for when the boss is still targetable. Shay. Because it's really off timing from everyone else's now.
You want to take the boss Irenian? You already have him,
Still you
if
stand.
that's okay.
How delightful! The earth is
Just make sure you're second aggro. Here, I'll do this. There you go. I'll provoke Shirk.
A pack of wolves!
Revolutionary.
Don't forget those heads. Heads, heads, heads.
Turning stance off. Provoke.
Try this!
1. 4. Supports first.
What about
Supports
supports?
first.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger!
One more good pull, maybe? Anyone objects? Wallet?
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
There! I wonder if you can keep up.
Out.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Clockwise.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Flying true!
In. Perfect, he's already at A.
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Ooh, Jesus Christ.
Bear my biting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command!
Stacking. Like,
Pretty sure I take the safe spot on D there, right?
well, it's also 11 Kasame, so
Yep, GG's. Maybe see more
please
PG tomorrow.
study.
Yeah, I'll watch videos and stuff.
Jeez, see everybody.
Yeah, like